So I wanted to talk to you about time. Do you have anxiety around time and timekeeping? Because I know that this is something I've really struggled with throughout my life, and it's something that I still have to work with today. So for example, today I woke up half an hour later than I usually do. Now I'm lucky, I don't have to have an alarm. I don't technically need to be anywhere, but waking up half an hour later means that my whole day is going to run half an hour late. And in my head, in times past, I would have, had a go at my husband for not waking me up earlier, or gone and spiraled into, oh, for God's sake, and now this, and now that's going to be late, and this going to be late, and get into an anxious mess. And really, what's the point? And I really struggle with that, and it's something I've really had to work with, because time itself is just a human construct. It doesn't really exist. And yes, okay, it's useful, and we have time, we have days, we have weeks, we have months, and we have things we have to do, and we have places we have to be at a certain time. I understand. But what I've had to do is go into myself and realise that, okay, I've woken up half an hour late. Does that really matter? No, it really doesn't. It is what it is. I'm not going to change it by getting in a big panicky flap about it, am I? So I may as well just, go in the shower, chill the hell out, and just get on with it. And I understand with not having an alarm clock and not having to necessarily be somewhere at a certain time, that might sound really easy. But I also understand, and there were years where I had to commute, I had to get a certain train on time to get to work on time, that would also spin me out. But the thing is, what I'm saying to you is, okay, think of you as a person. If you miss your train and you get to work a half an hour late, you might get in trouble, you might get told off or whatever. But ultimately, it's not the end of the world, is it? Nothing bad's going to happen to you. But if you wake up half an hour late and you're suddenly in a big panicky flat because you have to get that certain train, you can't possibly get the next one, you could, fall down the stairs. You could not have a shower and just get straight into your clothes, but then feel icky all day, You could then obviously spiral into you might panic, and then everything just spirals into a big mess, and then you'll probably find you might get to work on time, but you'll be hot and sweaty and grumpy and miserable and hungry because you've missed breakfast or whatever it is. And then the person your boss doesn't even appreciate that all the effort in your head. You're thinking, I've made such an effort to be here on time today, and you don't even care. And you'll often find that your day will spiral from one thing to another, simply because of you waking up late, and then obviously missing your train or whatever it is. Whereas if you can maybe take a step back and think, shit, okay, I've got up late, this is a bit crappy, but okay, I'm not going to go slow, but I'm also not going to go mega fast either. I'm just going to go at my normal pace, and I'm going to get the things done, and I'm going to leave. And ultimately, if I have to take a few consequences, then fair enough. But at least I'm going to be clean, I'm going to be dressed, I'm going to be fed, I'm going to be ready to start the day and take on whatever it is needs to be done. So that's what I do. I tend to say now, okay, because my first reaction is that anxiety reaction, wherever it is. But now I have to think, I'm aware of that. No, okay, this does affect me, but why am I going to ruin my day over it? Or at least ruin my morning. So stop, think about what you're doing. Think, okay, it's not the end of the world. Nothing bad's going to happen. Breathe, get on with your morning, get to work when you get to work, get to where you're going when you get to where you're going, apologise, call ahead if you need to, but it just really isn't that important. The most important thing is you get in there safely. So I hope you can stop and think next time you wake up late, or next time you're in a panic about going somewhere at a certain time. Time doesn't exist. It's all in our heads, really. So good luck with that one.